Number 17, Elliot Backey. Number 18, Jinky Tamita. Number 29, Nick Elizoma Bean. Number 33, Thurston Gilchrist. And now for the Merchants starting lineup. Leading off is the left fielder, number 27, Elliot Breton. Batting second and playing right field is number 24, Ian Comer. Heading third is the shortstop, number 1, Spencer Ames. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 21, Caden Cruz. Hitting fifth, doing the catching, number 3, Kieran Kelly. Hitting sixth, the third baseman, number 2, Cam Hammer. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 4, Jackson Poole. Hitting eighth, the second baseman, number 19, Peyton Nash. And doing the pitching, batting ninth, warming up in the Merchants bullpen, number 12, Toussaint Couture.
Hello and welcome everyone to coverage of the 2026 Oregon State American Legion AAA Baseball Championship at Harry and David Field in Medford. The Rogue Credit Union Medford Mustangs are your hosts for the 8-team field. Coverage is being provided by Table Rock Sports. I'm Jim McCoy along with cameraman. Who are you? Who is this guy? Dan Hartwell. It's been a couple of months. Good to have you here, Dan. And we're going to be your host for this game between the Hillsdale Merchants from the Portland area and the Medford Mustangs. Our Rogue Credit Union pregame show is next, where we'll cover tournament results to date and preview our upcoming game. Joe Brett is the executive producer for Table Rock Sports. We'll take our first break and we'll be back right after this.
Number 37, Tucker Maven. And now here is your Mustang starting.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Teams being introduced by Tim O'Sullivan, the public address announcer here at Harry and David Field. Both teams coming in with 2-1 records, and it's do or die time. The Merchants coming off of a lopsided victory against Roseburg yesterday, 17-3, sending them home. And then the Medford Mustangs, they also come in with a 2-1 record, but they're coming off a loss, a difficult loss against the Tigard Barbers, a game in which the Barbers took away an 11-3 victory. It was, you talk about team wins. Well, last night was kind of a team loss for the Mustangs. The pitchers struggled with control throughout the night. Also, the Mustangs, a number of errors defensively, 6 on the evening, and ordinarily the reliable hitting Mustangs batting order was unable to come through with what they needed to try to bring runs around. So we've got this game coming up this afternoon, and Hillsdale, I'll tell you what, Hillsdale and Medford both, this should look to be a very evenly matched contest between the two teams. Coming into the tournament, the Merchants were 31-12, while the Mustangs came in with a mark of 26-9. This game going on at 3 o'clock, and then we'll have a game between the Barbers and the Eugene Challengers tonight. We're going to take a quick break right here and be right back.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
The playing of our national anthem, we're moments away from first pitch. The Merchants and the Mustangs getting ready to square off. Here's the batting order for Hillsdale. They'll lead off with their left fielder, Elliot Rayton. Batting second and playing right field will be Ian Colmer. In the 3 spot, the shortstop, Spencer Ames. Hitting cleanup, playing first base is Caden Cruz. Hitting fifth is the catcher, Kieran Kelly. Behind him in the order will be the third baseman, Cam Hammer. Then it's Jackson Poole hitting 7th and playing center field. The number 8 hitter playing the keystone position is Peyton Nash. And the pitcher will be Toussaint Captur. Defensively, the Mustangs just now getting ready to take the field. The infield, it will be Blake Patro at first base, Keegan Painter at second base. Over at third is Sean McFall, and the shortstop is Mo Austin. The outfield from left to right, it'll be Mason Snowball, Cade Patterson in center, and over in right field will be Brady Patterson. The battery behind the plate will be Easton Douglas, and starting for the Mustangs on 2 days rest. My guess is he's not going to probably go super deep into the ball game unless he's able to work an economy of pitches. The starting pitcher will be the right-hander. Played his high school ball at Ashland High School and now at Lassen Community College. Freeman Roundtree. Looking at the numbers on Roundtree, he leads the team in starts on the season. He's made 9 appearances, all of them starts. He's gone for 42 2/3 innings, given up 53 hits, 41 runs, 29 of them earned, 16 walks, and 43 strikeouts. He sports a record of 4-1 and comes into the game with a 4.81 ERA. He's one of the better control pitchers on the team, averages 2.4 per 7 innings. Not a super big strikeout pitcher at 4.8 and gives up 8.8 per game. He's been a mainstay for the Mustangs, not only in terms of his pitching, but also his ability to patrol the outfield and hit the rock as well. Getting his warm-ups in. The Mustangs wearing their blue uniforms with white pants. Got a little bit of, we got some red in there and then some white trim around the numerals. The Merchants will be wearing black with red numerals and white pants. So the first three we'll see from Hillsdale in this ball game will be Elliot Rayton, followed by Ian Colmer and Spencer Ames. So far in the tournament, the Barbers have cruised through with a 3-0 record, defeating Salem, Hillsboro, and Medford. And then the Hillsdale with victories over Eugene and Roseburg took the loss to Tigard on Sunday in a game we covered here. Medford, an identical 2-1 record to Hillsdale as well as Eugene. Rayton stands in, the left fielder, right-handed hitter. He's had a tremendous tournament. He's gone 5 for 10 over 3 games with 4 runs scored. Here he's doing what you like to see a leadoff hitter do, and that is see some pitches from the starter. Get on base any way you can, and right now he's got a hitter's count at 3-0. Roundtree pours that right down Broadway. Rayton, a recent graduate of Grant High School, bouncing ball up the middle, base hit. So the Merchants get their first runner aboard. And here's Ian Colmer. Colmer, 3 for 11 on the tournament. He went 3 for 5 against Roseburg yesterday with 3 runs scored. Here, ball at the middle. Roundtree to second, on to first. The throw is in time. The pitcher's best friend, the double play, clears the bases, and they're 2 down. One of the strengths of Roundtree, not unlike his teammate Dominic Daffron, ground ball pitcher. Spencer Ames, the shortstop. Ames out of Central Catholic. Lefty hitter, bouncing ball. Patro awaits, and Roundtree faces the minimum. We'll go to the home half of the first inning, and we'll have that for you on the other side of this break.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Here's the batting order for the Medford Mustangs here at Harry and David Field. Bottom of the first, Cade Patterson will lead off and play center field. He'll be followed in the order by Brady Patterson, who went yard last night. Hitting third will be the third baseman Sean McFall. The cleanup man is Blake Patro, the first baseman. Easton Douglas is at catcher, and he'll be followed by Mo Austin at shortstop. Mason Snopel's number 7 hitter playing left. Freeman Roundtree, the pitcher, will bat 8th. And Keegan Painter will hit in the 9 spot, playing second base. Looking defensively at the Merchants, it's Cruz at first base, Nash at second, Hammer at third, and Ames at short. The outfield, Raiton in left, Poole in center, and Colmer in right. The battery, Kieran Kelly and Toussaint Captour. The right-hander throws the first pitch, and that'll go for a ball. Pedersen has occupied the leadoff spot throughout much of the season. He comes in sporting a .336 batting average. Team leader in home runs was 6 and has 26 runs batted in. Also the team leader on walks with 30. And not unlike Riton, Pedersen looks at 3 pitches, 3 go for balls. 3-0 count, and that one will catch the inside corner. 3-1. Captour comes to the plate, bouncing ball hit wide of first. That'll run the count full at 3-2. Pedersen clinks that one. Count remains full at 3-2. Captour early in the tournament saw a little bit of action in relief. And here, Pedersen draws the walk. He is 31st on the season, and he'll make his way down to first.
Batting second to right fielder, number 14, Brady Patterson.
Brady Patterson out of North Medford High School stands in. Versatile player, can play the outfield. He can play a little third, and I also see him behind the plate. He's in right field today. Patterson comes in hitting .324 with a pair of home runs and 20 runs batted in. Here, lays it down foul as Captour gets ahead. Captour went 2 1/3 against Eugene. Gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Had a walk and 3 strikeouts. Here, a 1-1 count to Patterson, who pulled one over the right field wall last night. There, Patterson will take off, throw down to second base, and he's safe. For Cade Pedersen, that is his 4th stolen base of the campaign. Not ordinarily a guy you see look to steal. He's more of kind of a... Stealing for him is usually more of a crime of opportunity. But he gets himself in the scoring position with nobody gone. The 1-2 to Patterson. That one yanked out of play. On deck is Sean McFall. Pitch outside. It's 2-2. Kelly doing a good job there of not letting that one get away. A conservative lead for Pedersen with a count 2-2. Outside. We got a full count at 3-2. So Captour has run full counts on the first two hitters of the ball game. First base open. Pedersen, the runner at second. Here's the pitch outside. Two hitters, two bases on balls. Patterson, one of several Mustangs who have more walks on the season than strikeouts. Patterson coming into the game, that was his 16th walk. He struck out 12 times. And on the season, that has been the same for Sean McFall, Keegan Painter, Morgan Austin, Mason Snopel, Easton Douglas, who leads the team with 30 walks on the year. Then you got Patterson, Grady Sickler, Mason DeVry, and in limited action, Tucker Maben. So we got first and second, nobody out, and here is Sean McFall. McFall hitting .408 on the season with a pair of home runs, and he is second on the team with 32 runs batted in. Opportunity here in the first. And he's going to go ahead and hit that into right center field. That one's going to drop in for a base hit. Pedersen is going to come around third. They'll hold off on the throw. The Mustangs, with their first hit of the game, score the first run courtesy of Sean McFall.
The cleanup hitter, first baseman, number 27, Blake Petro.
Kate Pedersen comes running home to give the Mustangs a 1-0 lead.
Sometimes it looks and sometimes it's true. It doesn't look.
We got runners.
Oh, and second pitch. Sack fly.
And here, hit the center field. Sacrifice fly. Meanwhile, McFall taking off from first, advances to second. So Sean McFall down to second as Patro delivers the sacrifice fly. Left-hand hitting catcher, Easton Douglas, runner at second, one gone. He'll show bunt. That pitch will go outside. Captour steps off. Douglas steps out. Douglas hitting .325. No home runs, 18 runs batted in, but he may get one here as he hits it up the middle for a base hit. Runner coming around third. McFall slides into the plate. He'll get there. So an RBI single for Easton Douglas. And the Mustangs take a quick 3-0 lead. So this game starting out in a very different fashion than what we had last night. That a difficult affair for the Mustangs, but I think it's also safe to say that among the teams that we have had the opportunity to watch this far, that the Barbers have arguably, as they pursue their second state title in a row and their, I believe, third in the last 4 years, are looking like that team that is well set to defend its state title and advance to regionals, which will be here next week. Well, I actually should say the week after next. I tell you what, you get into summer mode, and here's Morgan Austin. Austin, one of the bright spots for the Mustangs last night, went 3 for 3. Here he fouls it back. Douglas, the runner at second. That ball popped up in the air. Coming over and making the play is Peyton Nash, and they're 2 gone.
Hitting 7th, the left fielder, number 32, Mason Snowball.
Mason Snowball, the left fielder, out of Crater High School. In this tournament, we've seen him in left. He can play some third base as well. He's also taken a turn on the hill when here he gets ahead 1-0. Snowball has been a hot hitter for the last several weeks. He comes in with a .345 batting average. Team leader in stolen bases with 14, and that includes 4 in one game. 1-0 count. Pitch inside, 2-0. Hillsdale did a great job of bouncing back. They took a rough defeat at the hands of the Barbers on Sunday, 16-6. And they turned around yesterday and took it out on Roseburg with a 17-3 victory. Bouncing ball hit down to second. Nash throws over to first. And that will retire the side. For the Mustangs, 3 runs on 2 hits. And no Merchants errors. We'll be back with the top of the second right after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Always watching for those deer at dusk.
Fans are sponsors make it possible to bring you our summer sports coverage. Thank you to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsor again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Caden Cruz leads off the second. He's ahead in the count, working against Freeman Roundtree. Here the ball hit into center field, the long run. This will bounce to the wall. Snopel fields it on the bounce. And Cruz gets aboard with a stand-up double.
Number 3, Kieran Kelly.
For the Merchants, their second hit of the ball game. And now here's Kieran Kelly. Kelly 3 for 8 with 3 RBIs in the tournament. Long lollipop throw over to second. Just a little courtesy call there. There's a strike from Roundtree as he gets ahead of Kelly. Kiernan, a recent graduate of LaSalle High School. Roundtree throwing darts here. He's up 0-2 in the count. Nobody out with a runner in scoring position as the Merchants threaten. Pitch up and away. 1-2. Cam Hammer, the on-deck hitter. Offering from Roundtree, misses. He started Saturday night against Corvallis. And here the ball gets away from Douglas, and running down to third is Caden Cruz. And we've got a full count at 3-2. In that game, the Market Men got up to a 5-0 lead, but the Mustangs came back and won that one 9-7. Kelly draws the walk, the first issued by Roundtree in this game. So they got runners at the corners, nobody out. Cam Hammer playing third base. Ball fouled out of play. So for the Merchants, a double, wild pitch, then a walk, and now we've got a hit batter. So all kinds of creativity by the Merchants to get aboard. Ducks on the pond and nobody out. Longtime North Medford baseball coach Brett Wolf serving as the pitching coach for the Mustangs coming in. Not only to settle down Roundtree, but also discuss the defensive situation on the bases. Love to get that runner at home.
For the Merchants, the number 7 hitter is the center fielder, number 4.
Jackson Poole, the hitter. Center fielder. 3 for 10 in the tournament. Roundtree starts him out with a strike. In Sunday's game, hit a triple against the Barbers. providing the team a highlight in what other was a difficult day after the game had started out as a close one. Roundtree missing outside. Pitch. That'll miss for a ball, and there's nowhere to go. Roundtree with no place to go. That one fouled off. Now we have a full count at 3-2. Cruz, the runner at third. Kelly at second. Hammer at first. And the walk issued there by Roundtree, his second of the afternoon. And that will give the Merchants their first run of the ball game as Caden Cruz comes home.
The second baseman, number 19, Peyton Nash.
We'll start to see some activity in the Mustangs bullpen. If my eyes see correctly, looks like we've got Grady Sickler beginning to warm up. Roundtree behind here, 2-0. Nash, a 2025 graduate of Sherwood High School, playing second base today. Roundtree comes to the plate, swing and a miss, 2-1. So the base is loaded. Nobody out. I'm informed Lewis has joined Sickler in the bullpen. Lewis, outstanding. I believe it was on Sunday he came in for 4 innings of relief against Corvallis and picked up the win. 2-2 pitch. And the count goes 3-2. Nash 2 for 6 in the tournament. Bouncing ball down to short. Austin throws to third, gets one out there. And a run comes home to make it 3-2. So Hillsdale will pick up a run as Kelly comes home on the fielder's choice. Ball hit in the air to right center field, and that one's going to fall in as Patterson tries to chase it down. Runner comes around third. It's a tie ball game. Have a courtesy runner coming in. Looks like we've got Elliot Baki in as the courtesy runner down at second base. Runners at second, third. 1 out. So Captor grounding out. but helping his own cause by bringing the tying run home. Here, Roundtree ahead 0-2 to Rayton. Ball hit foul wide of third. Get that John L. Scott scoreboard up to date. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Raton, who singled in the first, but was erased on a double play, finds himself behind here 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Big strikeout there for Roundtree.
Right fielder, number 24, Ian Colmer.
His first strikeout of the game. And here is Ian Colmer. Colmer grounded into a double play in the first. RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and a game tied at 3 apiece. Roundtree misses on the first pitch. 1-0 count to Cruz, and there latches it, and there to make the leaping grab. It's Mo Austin. Let's go ahead and show the replay on that to you. That looked for a moment like it was going to drop. And here comes the swing on that play, and he jumps up and he gets it, climbing the golden ladder to retire the side. However, Hillsdale picks up a trio of runs, and we'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's all knotted up at 3 apiece.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Freeman Roundtree, the pitcher, leads off the second inning for the Mustangs. Freeman hasn't hit a whole lot, but when he has, he's hit, well, .357 batting average. And 3 of his 15 hits are triples. Bouncing ball hit up the middle and glances off a cap tour. He'll throw over to first. Play is in time, and there's one gone. 1-3 on the play, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the first baseman, Keegan Painter. Painter, the number 1 hitter in on-base percentage. He gets on base 1 out of every 2 times, 32 walks and 16 strikeouts on the year. Here, a 1-1 count to the second baseman out of South Medford. Keegan hitting .405 with 27 runs batted in, second on the team with 13 stolen bases. Cap tour Winds, fires, comes to the plate, inside. 3-1. On deck, we go to the top of the order with Cade Pedersen. Here the pitch, catches the inside corner. Captur on the offering, runs the count full at 3-2. Painter hits the bouncing ball down to shortstop. Hammer throws across the infield in time, and there's 2 away. 5-3 on the ground out. That is the third ground ball that Captur's induced, and now he'll face off against Cade Pedersen. Cade drew a walk and scored in the first here on first pitch. Waste no time, and that's hit in the air, and a bumbling, stumbling catch by Nash, and that will retire the side. It remains a 3-3 ball game on your Donnell Scott scoreboard. We will take a 60-second break and be back with more state tournament action. AAA American Legion style for Oregon right after these messages.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite treat. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 60 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Ames, Cruz, and Kelly the hitters. Fouled away. Now bouncing ball glances off of Roundtree. Austin quickly throws to first, and there's one gone. With all the defensive struggles we had last night, we've had a couple of really nice plays from Austin here in this ball game. 6-3 on the ground out. And here's Caden Cruz. He doubled and scored in his first at-bat. He'll hit the ball in the air, and Patro's going to run out of room as that heads over to the berm where, well, we got a couple of fans underneath an umbrella. They've got it made in the shade, and a little souvenir for good measure. 0-1 pitch, and that one lashed. And that'll drop in for a base hit. Caden Cruz now 2 for 2 on the afternoon as he gets aboard with 1 out. Roundtree, today's starting pitcher, who also started on Saturday, remains on the bump. Got a runner on first with 1 out. And here's Kieran Kelly. Got aboard on a fielder's choice and scored. One 0 to the Merchants catcher. That pitch inside as Kelly shimmies out of the way of that. Mentioned him, a graduate of LaSalle High School. Got a couple of LaSalle graduates on this team. Also, Tegan Kelly. Swing and a miss. That'll level up the count at 2-2. Beautiful July afternoon here in Southern Oregon. 3:42 right now, 87 degrees. And here the ball hit right up the middle, base hit. For the Merchants, that'll be their 5th hit of the afternoon.
Number 2, Cam Hammer. Runner at first base, number 6, Dash Griffin.
Dash Griffin. Now there's a baseball name, or maybe a sprinter name. Dash Griffin will come in and run down at first. Dash, the class of 2030 at Ida B. Wells High School. Hammer, the hitter, hit by a pitch and scored in his first at bat. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Ida B. Wells, one of those renamed schools. I'll have to ask Beach what that school was originally.
Wilson High School.
Wilson. Bouncing ball hit down to third. They get the lead runner there. Throw over to first. And they get the double play. The second one of the game for the Mustangs. And that'll retire the side. They get a pair of runners aboard, do the Merchants. But they're unable to score. It remains a tie ball game at 3 apiece. We'll be back after we take a quick timeout on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Home half of the third inning. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Here is Brady Patterson. He walked and scored in his first at-bat today. Tried to get a rally started for the Mustangs, who were deadlocked with the Hillsdale Merchants 3-3. That pitch from Captua rides in on the hands, and that'll go for a ball as Patterson gets ahead. Here, a quick pitch from Captua, but that ends up going outside, 2-0. Patterson finds the 3-4 gap, and he's aboard with a base hit. He's been on a nice little run here the last couple of games, and he gets on. And here's Sean McFall. Patterson, a good athlete. He can move around the bases. He's second on the team and steals with 13. McFall out of Eagle Point, headed for Lassen College. Pitch inside, 1-0. Of course, Lassen, that's also where Roundtree is currently going to school. McFall, he's got that straight up and down stance. He's ahead 2-0. He just got that look of a guy that's just kind of got it out of the bat rack. You see some guys in some really crazy looking crouches and crazy bat angles. And here we got a timeout called. Visit out to the hill to Captour. McFall hit an RBI single and scored his first at-bat. Fans, Road Credit Union is proud to sponsor the Medford Mustangs this summer. And with the Medford School District each year, they bring you the touchdown, three-point field goal, and strikeout clubs. Those raise money for North and South Medford Athletics, Rogue Credit Union. Hey, I want to remind you, coming up at the end of next week, August 5th, will be the regional tournament. So we're going to see some of the best teams from around the West gathered here at Harry and David Field. The Mustangs serving as host for the tournament. And of course, right now we're settling who the participants get to be. Here, McFall takes a strike. He's ahead in the count, 2-1. 405 hitter, but not a real big guy for walks. Here he's going to hit the ball high to right field. There to make the catch is Ian Colmer, and there's one gone.
First baseman, number 27, Blake Petro.
Blake Petro hit a sacrifice fly in his first at-bat today. Team leader in runs batted in with 40 on the year. Here he's going to hit one right up the middle, base hit. Motoring around second. There's the runner, and he gets in ahead of the throw. Petro, not known for his speed, goes sliding into second. And we got runners at second and third with one gone.
Mustangs catcher number 12, Easton Douglas.
So we got second and third and one out, and here is Easton Douglas. He hit an RBI single, 1-for-1 today. Opportunity to get the Mustangs back out in front. Mustangs with 4 hits on the afternoon. So we've seen plenty of hitting in this ball game between the two teams. Douglas lays down the bunt, fouls it off. Captour gets ahead here, 0-1. Captour from the stretch shows bunt the Count goes 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch to the Mustangs catcher. That one inside, 1-2. Morgan Austin on deck. One-two pitch, and that one is going to drop in for a base hit. Go ahead, run comes home. Here comes Patero around third, and he scores. Show you the replay on that. Douglas just takes a good rip at it, pulls it to right field. So Medford back on top. Austin does a little dance there. Gets out of the way out of the pitch from Captor.
Blake is slow. The boy is slow. Yeah, he is not fast. He gets away with it.
Austin on the day. Popped up to second. That pitch inside. Ryan McFall in to run for the Mustangs. 2-1 pitch. The ball hit in the air to shallow center field. Poole makes the catch, and there's 2 gone. So with 5 hits on the game, the Mustangs have already one away from equaling their whole total for last night. This Mustang squad has 10 hitters hitting over 300 on the year, but Barber's doing a good job of holding the Mustangs in check. And tonight, baseball fans, you come down here to the ballpark and check out the Barbers and the Eugene Challengers in action. That game, by the way, will be streamed on Table Rock Sports. First pitch scheduled for 7 o'clock. Eugene seeking to do what no other team has done against the Barbers thus far in the tournament. Of course, the Challengers having a great season of themselves, and Mustangs had all kinds of trouble with them during the regular season. Austin stands back in. And even stance, right-handed hitter. Here he'll hit the ball in the air out to right field. And that one will go out of play, foul ball. Just a loud strike for Austin. Out of Crater High School. He's been on a tear of late. .363 is batting average. And he's also the team leader in runs scored with 35. Playing his high school career for Jay Campbell, the longtime Comets coach. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs. Or even at 2-2. Should Austin succeed, his high school teammate Snopel on deck. Here the ball, that will drop in foul. And end up landing over in the direction of the Mustangs bullpen. 2-2. 2 out. Ryan McFall, the courtesy runner for Douglas, down at first. Easton Douglas with a 2 RBI single to put the home team back on top. Runner goes. Pitch fouled away. Austin stays alive. Another guy who doesn't strike out much, just 10 on the year. Pretty impressive if you look at it. Painter, McFall, Roundtree, Sickler, and DeVry all in single digits for striking out this year. Team with good plate discipline. Outside, count goes full at 3-2. Hillsdale with a fantastic season. These two teams squared off for a doubleheader a few weeks back. Here the runner goes, and the ball hit in the air to right field. Big, lazy can of corn awaiting Jackson Poole, who records the out and retires to the side. The Mustangs pick up a pair of runs. We'll go to the top of the fourth. It's a 5-3 ball game. Mustangs on top. Stick around. We've got more action coming up for you on the other side of this break.
Whether you're finding flooring inspiration online or exploring our design tools at Lippard's Carpet One, Lippard's creates a shopping experience that's simply irresistible. Your seamless experience awaits at the Shine and Save event. Waterproof click flooring, $249. USA-made laminate and carpet, just $199 and 99 cents a square foot. Only at Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
The fan favorite Foremost is back at Abby's. 4 pizzas, 1 legendary meal. Pepperoni, cheese, Hawaiian, and Abby's special all in one square. It's hip to be square, but only for a limited time. Order the Foremost at abbeys.com before it's gone. Dinner for under $20? Done. A large Hawaiian is on sale Monday through Thursday at your neighborhood Abby's. Canadian bacon, sweet dull pineapple, hand-rolled dough. Feed the family for less. That's legendary. That's Abby's.
Here at Harry and David Field, we go to the 4th inning.
Center fielder, number 4, Jackson Poole.
And Freeman Roundtree, the starter, remains on the bump for the Mustangs. He'll go to work against Poole, Nash, and Captor. First pitch of the 4th, fouled off. Ball fouled off. As the center fielder falls behind 0-2. Pitch from Roundtree. Tries to get him fishing. No go here for the Merchants center fielder. Now the pitch even, the count even at 2-2. Fouled away. Count remains at 2-2. Roundtree, who again saw action on Sunday. He's up to 58 pitches on the afternoon, and this after against Corvallis, Roundtree threw 45. And here, leadoff walk. Poole gets aboard.
Second baseman, number 19, Peyton Nash.
Peyton Nash, the second baseman, the hitter. Runner on first with nobody out. A little trouble with the pitch there, and scampering down to second is Poole. Potential tying run at the plate for the Merchants. Poole with the steal. Now the ball hit out to left field. Snopel runs back and snags it, and there's one gone. And the runner will stay at second.
Pitcher number 12, Toussaint Captour.
Roundtree with 3 walks and a strikeout on the day. Surrendered 5 hits. We've got a runner in scoring position, 1 gone. Captour hit an RBI single his first at bat. Inside for a ball. Captour, typically see in left field when he's not pitching. Ball hit foul. Down the right field line. Table Rock Sports says thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon, helping us highlight our teams and student athletes. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. There, the ball gets away. Runner's going to run down to third. Captour. Well, the run number 4, 90 feet away. 2-1 pitch. Roundtree misses down and out, 3-1. There's a strike. That'll run the count full at 3-2. Payoff pitch. Just gets a little piece of it. Stays alive at 3-2. On deck hitter is leadoff man Elliot Raton. Ball hit foul down the third baseline. Toussaint Captour, today's starting pitcher for the Hillsdale Merchants. They picked off a 3-2 victory against Eugene on Saturday. Then lost 16-6 on Sunday against the Barbers. And there, Roundtree gets the big strikeout, and there's 2 gone.
Left fielder, number 27, Elliot Raton.
That is Roundtree's second strikeout of the game. Raton has singled and struck out, 1 for 2. Fouled back. 0-1 the count. Roundtree from the stretch. Misses inside. 1-1. Pitch punched foul. Now 1-2 the count. Toussaint has been swinging a hot bat in this tournament. His single earlier today gives him 6 for the tournament. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll retire the side. Once again, the Merchants threaten, but are unable to put anything on the board. It remains a 5-3 ball game after 3.5. We'll be back with the bottom of the fourth in 60 seconds.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents, and community members.
what it takes is attention to detail.
A positive attitude and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
No errors. Mustangs looking to see if they can't extend their lead. Medford scored 3 in the first and then 2 in the second, answering the 3 runs scored by the Merchants in the second. Freeman Roundtree will lead off. He grounded out to the pitcher in the second inning. Here he'll hit the ball into center field. Jackson Poole will size it up, close the glove on it, and there's one down.
Second baseman, number 13, Keegan.
Here's Keegan Painter. Painter, 0 for 1. Second baseman out of South Medford High School. You'll look at a strike. We welcome back Lippert's Carpet 1 of Medford and Grants Pass and State Farm Insurance agent Rory Wold of Medford for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2026. 2 great additions to our sponsor roster. Here we got a 1-1 count to Keegan Painter. Painter with an on-base percentage of .505 to lead the team. Just about every regular over 400. The pitch, and that one bounces away from the catcher, Kelly. Cap Tour, 59 pitches on the day. 33 have gone for strikes. Painter beats it foul in the direction of the Mustangs dugout. On deck, we go to the top of the order to Kate Pedersen. Painter practicing patience at the plate. Runs the count full at 3-2. Painter draws the walk. That is his 17th bases on balls this season. So he'll give the Mustangs a runner with 1 gone. And the dangerous Kate Pedersen. I've been advised that we have a right-hander warming up in the Mustangs bullpen. Tim, our PA announcer, has let me know Morgan Austin is down there taking some warm-ups. And again, having thrown 45 on Sunday, so really he's only had a day's rest. So Roundtree probably just about hit his limit. But it has put in a yeoman-like performance this afternoon. Here, Pedersen, second on the team in walks with 26 coming into the game. He drew one earlier today and scored a run. He's ahead here, 2-0. Throw over to first. And Painter, a threat to steal. Swing and a miss by Patterson, 2-1. Patterson with 6 home runs this year, hit 3 in 2025. North Medford Star has more high school baseball ahead of him. Pitch outside, 3-1. Brady Patterson on deck for the Mustangs. Pitch, now the runner will go. But that won't be a stolen base because that was ball 4 to Pedersen, so he draws his second walk of the day. So he'll go down to first.
Right fielder, number 14, Brady Patterson.
Painter in scoring position. Hillsdale calling timeout here. The Merchants coached by Phil Johnson, assisted by Alex Sabo, Roland Armstrong, and Carson Fleming. First and second with one gone. Captor will remain in the ball game. He saw action earlier in the tournament on the hill. I look at my notes here. He went against Eugene on Saturday. In this game, Captor, 67 pitches on the game. Brady Patterson standing in. 1 for 1 officially, but with a walk and a single, has scored 2 runs today. He throws right-handed, but hits left-handed, and he's ahead here at 2-0. Sean McFall on deck for the Mustangs. Been a really pleasant afternoon here in Medford, Oregon. Thankfully, still making progress on the wildfires. There's a strike. And the air quality, as I look around and just see, makes me want to bust into a chorus of nothing but blue skies. But we'll save that for another day. AQI 37. So we're in excellent shape here today. Pitch fouled back, and that'll even up the count at 2-2. Today with the Mustangs wearing the blue uniforms, Patterson wearing number 14. The other jersey he's been wearing, the other number he's been wearing throughout this tournament is 25, and that's kind of thrown the guys doing game changer for the other teams and throwing them off a little bit. 2-2 count. Captor comes to the plate. And he gets it over for a strike. There are 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 18, Josh McFall.
Captor That is his first strikeout of the day. Gets ahead of McFall, 0-1. McFall hit an RBI single in the first and then flew out to right in the third. First and second, 2 out. 5-3 ball game, and that one hit, yanked out of play. 0-2. McFall, it's that skyward. Count remains at 0-2. McFall out of Eagle Point. Team leader and at-bats, team leader in hits with 51 coming into the game. Team leader in doubles with 15, and the team leader in triples with 7. He'll hit the ball into right field, and there to make the catch is Elliot Riton, and that will retire the side. The Mustangs pick up a pair of runners. Unable to bring them home. It remains a 5-3 ball game. We'll go to the top of the 5th, and we'll have that for you on the other side of this break.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Ian Colmer will lead things off for the Merchants. He'll be followed in the order by Spencer Ames and Caden Cruz. Let's get you up to date on the scoreboard. We got a 1-1 count now as we get things underway in the top of the 5th. Pitch inside. 2-1. Winner of this game advances to play at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon here at Harry and David Field. We'll have the stream for you on Table Rock Sports. And we got a big game tonight between the, we used to call them the Portland Barbers, Tiger Barbers, or the Barbers. They're going to be here taking on the Eugene Challengers. Here, Colmer leads off the 5th with a walk. Brett Wolf emerging from the Mustangs dugout. We've had 3 pitchers warm up, the most recent being Morgan Austin. We also seen a little bit of Jake Lewis in the pen, and yes, they're going to go to the bullpen. So that'll do it for Roundtree. He'll still be responsible for Colmer down at first, but thus far the book on him today for Roundtree Roundtree has gone 4 innings, surrendered 5 hits, given up 3 runs, all 3 earned. Walked 4 and struck out 3. Threw 78 pitches today. And again, that coming off of already a 45-pitch outing. Morgan Austin into the ball game. Here's a guy that we haven't seen a whole lot of on the hill. Without the benefit of having called any Crater games this year, I'm going to assume he has seen some action for the Comets. Here for the Mustangs, he's made 4 appearances, pitched 5 innings, surrendered 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned, a walk and 3 strikeouts, has a save to his credit and a save opportunity here. 4.2 ERA. And in limited work, he's done a good job of throwing strikes, only averaging 1.4 per 7 innings. So that'll mean some changes in the Mustang lineup. Austin, of course, started the day at shortstop. Here's Spencer Ames. Grounded out twice in the ball game. Hits it foul against Austin. Pitch off the plate. 1-1. Mustangs holding a 2-run lead, but the Merchants have a runner on first. Ames swings through that one as Austin gets ahead, 1-2. Pitch outside. 2-2 the count. Austin, almost kind of a 3/4 delivery, popped up, and the seasoned infielder makes the play there, and there's 2 gone.
First baseman, number 21, Gabe Cruz.
Caden Cruz, the hitter, 2 for 2 on the day. He has doubled and singled and scored a run. Austin throwing over to first, throw not in time. Coleman making his way back. Cruz pulls that one foul. So it looks like with the defensive realignment, we've got McFall down at shortstop now. I'm going to guess that maybe they've moved Snopel into third and Roundtree into left, but that is strictly a guess, trying to get a look at the... Yeah, Snopel's at third now. And then I just got confirmation that Roundtree is in left. So 0-2 count. 1 gone. Runner going to take off. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to second. Not in time. They did get him. caught stealing, and that will retire the side. So Colmer caught stealing. Cruz strikes out. Everything comes up Millhouse for the Mustangs. We go to the bottom of the fifth. The Mustangs lead 5-3. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Cap Tour remaining in the ball game. He started the day for the Merchants. So far on the afternoon, let's see what his pitch count is up to. Cap Tour at 76. Blake Patra will lead things off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the fifth. So it'll be Patro, Douglas, and Austin. Patro will look at the ball here and promptly get ahead. He hit a sacrifice fly, singled and scored. He's ahead here 2-0. Trying to get a little insurance for Morgan Austin, who has just moved from short to pitcher. Strike, and that'll run the count to 3-1. Patro gets a piece of that. Got a full count at 3-2. Roundtree winds, fires, comes to the plate. Called strike three, and there's one gone. For Cap Tour, that'll be his second strikeout of the game. Here's Easton Douglas. And that one snared by Nash. Nash parachutes it over to first, and there's two out. So two quick outs for the Mustangs. That'll go 4-3 on your scorebook. Douglas, prior to that, had gone 2 for 2 with 3 runs batted in. Here's Mo Austin, shortstop turned pitcher. 0 for 2. Cap Tour gliding through this inning. Catches the inside corner and gets ahead 0-2. Toussaint looking like he's got second wind here. Here's the pitch, bouncing ball down to shortstop. Throw across the infield. And it's a clean inning for the Merchants. Your score in this game, the Medford Mustangs 5, the Hillsdale Merchants 3. We'll take a timeout and be back with the top of the 6th right after these messages.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. And for your personal or business insurance needs, check in with Hearts Insurance with locations in Medford and Grants Pass. Morgan Austin coming in his second inning of relief. Kieran Kelly, the catcher, will lead things off for the Merchants. Pitch up and in from Austin. As Kelly gets ahead 2-0. He got aboard on a walk and then scored a run. And also has a single to his credit. 3-0 count. Austin sends that one right down Broadway. A 3-1 count. Three-one pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. Kelly kind of talking to himself there. And this one hit to left field. That'll fall in for a base hit. Roundtree collects. And the leadoff man is aboard for the Merchants. Kelly with his second hit of the day. And here's Cam Hammer. Hammer was hit by a pitch, later scored. Then he grounded into a double play. Ball hit to right field. That one's going to drop in for a base hit. Patterson will collect it. For Hillsdale, they have 7 hits to their credit. Jackson Poole has walked twice today. Here, runner goes, throw down to third. They get him. Crime does not pay for the Merchants. So the lead runner is taken out. Nice throw there from Easton Douglas. One less thing for Austin to have to worry about as he makes the throw over to first. So now you got one out in the inning, runner on first. Austin paints the corner, and he's ahead 0-2. Austin will miss outside on that one, 1-2. Bouncing ball finds the 3-4 gap. One out single for Jackson Poole.
Second baseman, number 19, Peyton Nash.
Hammer advances to second, so 2 on with 1 gone. No activity in the Mustangs bullpen. Pitch rides in on the hitter, Peyton Nash. Nash 0 for 2. Fouls it back. We're now even at 1-1. Nash coming into the game, 2 for 6. He was 1 for 3 with a pair of RBIs yesterday. Strike from Austin. Now he's ahead 1-2. Nash looks over his third base coach, stands in. Hitter in an even stance. And there's a called strike 3. Austin gets a big out there.
Pitcher, number 12.
And that'll bring up the Sant Captur. He's 1 for 2 today, hit an RBI single and has struck out. Austin comes to the plate. He'll miss on that one as Captur gets ahead. Ball hit in the air to left field. That one's going to fall in. 1 run will come home. Runner around third, and it's a tie ball game. Yeah, we got a game tied up at 5 apiece. And a runner in scoring position. So Captur drives a pair home. He's got 3 RBIs on the day. Back to the top of the order, and Elliot Riton, 1 for 3, with a single and a pair of strikeouts. Riton with 6 hits in the tournament. Meanwhile, Austin will step off and look the runner back to second. 2 gone with a runner in scoring position. Austin works that inside corner, 0-2. Comes the pitch. That's in high. 1-2. Austin working out of the stretch. Comes to the plate. Bouncing ball. Foul. Snopel there to flag it down. 1-2 count, and here comes Medford Mustangs pitching coach Brett Wolf. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the acesportsradio.com. You'll hear all the NFL action coming up, and they'll be here before we know it, and the Super Bowl. And then on the weekdays, you got the Rich Eisen Show, Tee It Up Southern Oregon with Joe Brett. And you also hear Demi DeSoto and Kyle Clements from time to time. And then also celebrate the return of John Canzano's Bald-Faced Truth in the afternoons, and that's on the Ace Sports Radio. So we have a pitching change for the Mustangs. Austin, no doubt, will return to shortstop. That'll likely move McFall to third.
Attention please now, pitching for the Mustangs, number 18, Sean McFall.
Oh, it's McFall that's going to come in and pitch. So McFall will come in he's gone from third to short, and now he'll pitch. And for the right-hander from Eagle Point, this will be just his fourth appearance of the year, but he's been effective. He has one start to his credit, thrown 8 2/3 innings, surrendered 7 hits, no runs. He's walked 3, struck out 11, has a 2-0 record, and 1 save. Again, pretty good with the control, and just a good, solid all-around player. And here, with a tie game, he's going to try and end this, or at least in this half inning for the Mustangs, as he takes over in relief of Mo Austin. Merchants with a pair of runs in this inning. Captour with a 2 RBI double. Top of the 6th. Game 1 of doubleheader action here at Harry and David Field in Medford. Right along Highway 99. Tonight we've got the Eugene Challengers and the Tigard Barbers. 1-2 count. In on the hands, 2-2. Raton steps out, steps back in, right-handed hitter in an even stance, and here he will deliver it to left field for a base hit. Here comes the potential go-ahead run, and coming home is Toussaint Captour as Hillsdale takes the lead. Raton with his second hit of the afternoon. And a big one at that as Captour comes home. Here's Ian Colmer. 0 for 2. And drawn a walk. That run will be charged to Austin. Off-speed pitch. Outside. And that'll even it up. Fall swing and a miss. Strike 2. Should Colmer get aboard? Spencer Ames, the on-deck hitter. Pitch fouled away. 1-2. One-two count with 2 gone. Merchants lead now 6-5. Runner at second. That pitch fouled back. McFall out of Eagle Point, in addition to playing baseball, wrestled at 160 pounds. One, two, and that one fouled back. Colmer staying alive here, working a good at-bat. Trying to find something to hit here. One, two. And that'll right in on the hitter. And now we've got runners at first and second with 2 gone.
Number 1, Spencer Ames.
Spencer Ames. Left-hand hitting shortstop. 0 for 3 on the day. Ball lands for a base hit. That one's shallow enough, though. We're just going to move everybody up 90 feet. And that'll load the bases.
First baseman, number 21, Gabe Cruz.
Ball hit to left field. And the catch made. However, the Merchants scored 3 in the inning, 2 of them thanks to the hitting of Toussaint Captour. With that, the Merchants take the 6-5 lead. Now the Mustangs will try to see if they have an answer. We'll have the bottom of the 6th for you right after this.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you. Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Captur remains in the ball game. And Mason Snopel will see what he can do to get a rally going for the Mustangs, who trail by a score of 6-5. Snopel 0 for 2 on the day. Here, a 0-1 count to the leadoff hitter. Pitch goes for a ball. It's 1-1. Captur seems to have found his second win later here in the ball game. Worked pretty quick through the fifth. He's up to 87 pitches, and here, though, a bouncing ball will get through underneath the outstretched glove of the shortstop Ames, and the Mustangs have their 6th hit of the ball game.
Number 1, Freeman Roundtree.
So the Mustangs have been pretty quiet since, well, let me see here. Haven't had a hit since the 3rd inning. Freeman Roundtree started the day on the bump and is now playing left field. He's 0 for 2. He'll show bunt, lays it down. Captur only plays to first. Quick throw and a good play made there by the first baseman, Cruz. And the Mustangs get the tying run in scoring position.
Second baseman, number 13,
Here's Keegan Painter. Painter has grounded out and walked today. So, been a good back and forth ball game. Mustangs with 3 in the first. Merchants tied it up with 3 in the second. Then the Mustangs, thanks to Easton Douglas, took a 5-3 lead in the third. And then Captur played a major role in terms of putting Hillsdale back on top. Painter with 17 walks on the year and only 9 strikeouts. So he's the kind of contact hitter you want up there in a situation like this. Outside, 2-0 to the Mustangs second baseman. Kate Pedersen on deck. Captur comes to the plate. That's outside. 3-0. Captur out of the stretch. In underneath the hands. And Painter draws his second walk of the day.
Center fielder number 6, Kate Henderson.
So we got 2 men aboard with 1 out. And here, the Merchants the mound visit here. And folks, this gives us opportunity to remind you that Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. Of course, one of the many things going on, we've got this tournament going on here, and then starting August 5th, we'll have the American Legion Regional Tournament going on. That will go on from August 5th through 9th. American Legion Baseball has been going on for 100 years now. Started out in 1926 in Wilmot, South Dakota. And the Mustangs, one of the most celebrated programs in Oregon. Eighteen-time state champion and a 5-time Northwest Regional champion. Cade Pedersen standing in. He walked, stole a base, then scored in the first, flew out in the second, drew a walk in the fourth. Pedersen hits the bouncing ball down to short, down to first, I should say. And winning the race to the bag, Caden Cruz. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. So U3 on the play. Painter down at second base, Snopel at third. And here's Brady Patterson. He'll punch it foul as Capdur gets ahead. Patterson 1 for 2. He walked and scored in the first. Singled and scored in the third. Patterson coming into the game with a .325 batting average. Here, a line drive snared by the third baseman Hammer. The Mustangs leave 2 and are unable to score. They trail the game 6-5. We'll go to the top of the 7th, and we'll have it for you right after this break.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back here at Harry and David Field, we're down to the final frame, barring things getting tied up. The Merchants, thanks to a 3-run 6th inning, have a 1-run lead, 6-5, and have an opportunity to add some insurance here. It'll be Kelly, Hammer, and Jackson Poole for Hillsdale, going to work against Sean McFall. First pitch popped up in the air. Austin waits an eternity for it to come down, and he'll close the glove on it for the out, and we've got one away. So one pitch, one out. And here's Cam Hammer with one gone. Hammer hit by a pitch and scored in the second. Grounded into a double play and single. So he 1 for 2 today. McFall gets ahead, 0-1. McFall pitching out of the stretch, even with nobody on. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Pitch low for a ball. 2-1. One out, base is empty. Hammer ahead here, 3-1. We'll try to get aboard. And he'll draw the base on balls. So a man aboard with one out. Jackson Poole has walked twice and singled. So he's got aboard every time he's been up today. He'll show bunt here. A ball is the call as Poole gets ahead. Once again showing bunt, and there's a strike. 1-1. Poole, bouncing ball to third, throw to second, over to first, double play for the Mustangs. Got to give them credit, man. That's the third double play for them today. And they get out of the inning, and they've got one more chance. It's a 6-5 ball game. We'll be back with the bottom of the seventh right after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
All right, we got a new pitcher in the game. Coming in to pitch will be Caden Cruz. And it looks like if my figuring is correct, this is his first appearance of the tournament. And with that, it looks like I think we've got Colmer now. Or is that a 14 or a 24? So it looks like Colmer has moved in from left to play first base. And I believe that might be Elliot Bakke out in left field. So that'll close the book on Captur, who's in a position to win this game. The book on Captur. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, walked 5, and struck out 2. Just simply a gutty performance. Threw 99 pitches, 56 for strikes. And now here's Sean McFall. McFall, 1 for 3. As his team has one final chance to try to pull out a win for the right to play at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Pitch catches the inside corner, 1-1. Cruz, the big right-hander. Inside for a ball. Cruz out of Grant High School. Pitch down and in for a ball to McFall, 3-1. So a 3-1 count there. Phil Johnson started to go over there. He crossed the chalk line, and Coach John King making sure that he's aware that that counts as a mound visit. Meaning the next trip out there will result in needing to make a pitching change. And here McFall gets aboard. Opens with the walk. So the tying run on first with nobody gone. Here's Blake Patro. Patro hit a sacrifice fly in the first, singled and scored in the third. And he'll drop that in for a base hit. So now the potential go-ahead run is at first.
Catcher number 12, Easton Douglas.
For the Mustangs, that's their 7th hit of the game. Patro going to come out for a runner. The big fella, not exactly a gazelle, so they'll go ahead and go to the bench here for a guy who can run pretty well. And here's Easton Douglas. He's already played the hero a bit today already. He's got 3 RBIs and a pair of hits to his credit. Pitch from Cruz as he shows bunt. That way outside. Kelly doing a nice job there to keep it in front of him. So Cruz, who moved in from first to pitch this inning, has issued a walk and given up a single. Douglas ahead 1-0. He'll show bunt. That pitch outside. Once again, a close call there. If that gets away from him, the runner is advanced. Easton Douglas, of course, I remember Tanner Douglas from a couple of years back. Now at Oregon State. Douglas ahead 3-0. And now coach comes out from the dugout. Everybody talks, one's over. We got drama over here in the bottom of the 7th. Well, you got runners at first and second. Nobody out. A 3-0 count to the hitter, Easton Douglas. Mo Austin on deck, followed by Snopel. Discussion continues. So 3-0 count to Douglas. And ball 4. That'll load him up. We've got Sean McFall, the tying run at third. McFall running for Patro at second. And Easton Douglas at first. And this will do it for Cruz. So we got a pitching change being made, and this will give us an opportunity to go ahead and break away real quick while he takes his warm-ups, and we'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, thank you. Here at Harry and David Field, 6-5 ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out. Coming in from the bullpen, we have Nicholas Elizondo Bean, a 2027 graduate of, well, he will graduate this next year from Ida B. Wells High School, right-hander. He saw action on Sunday in the loss to the Tigers. And in that game, he threw 2 innings, surrendered 2 hits, 3 runs, none of them earned, and had a pair of walks and no strikeouts. He will get set to go to work right now with the potential tying run at third. He'll get set to go to work against Morgan Austin. Austin 0 for 3 on the day. Then behind him, you've got Mason Snopel and Freeman Roundtree. Oh, here you go. Opportunity here for Morgan Austin. Bases loaded. Nobody out. His team trailing by 1. Elizondo Bean, who just came into the ball game, will pitch out of the stretch. And he pours it in for a strike, 0-1. Austin in an open stance. Awaits the pitch. Goes high for a ball, and it's 1-1. The ball, it is fair. The tying run comes home. Runner comes around, and the Mustangs win the game. Morgan Austin puts it down the right field line as the Mustangs win. Morgan Austin delivers the go-ahead run, and the Medford Mustangs advance to play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Your final score is the Mustangs 7 and the Hillsdale Merchants 6. A heck of a ball game for both teams. Our post-game show coming right up. It's brought to you by our title sponsor, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62 and online at medforddodge.com. I'll have a game recap for you and update the bracket as we get closer to crowning our 2026 Legion Baseball State Champion. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether you're finding flooring inspiration online or exploring our design tools at Lippard's Carpet One, Lippard's creates a shopping experience that's simply irresistible. Your seamless experience awaits at the Shine and Save event. Waterproof click flooring, $249. USA-made laminate and carpet, just $199 and 99 cents a square foot. Only at Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
The fan favorite Foremost is back at Abby's. 4 pizzas, 1 legendary meal. Pepperoni, cheese, Hawaiian, and Abby's special all in one square. It's hip to be square, but only for a limited time. Order the Foremost at abby's.com before it's gone. Dinner for under $20? Done. A large Hawaiian is on sale Monday through Thursday at your neighborhood Abby's. Canadian bacon, sweet dull pineapple, hand-rolled dough. Feed the family for less. That's legendary. That's Abby's.
The Medford Mustangs, they're going to play tomorrow. They'll play tomorrow at 3 p.m., and we'll wait the outcome now of the game between the Tigard Barbers and the Eugene Challengers. That's going to be a good one. If you're in town, you need to come in and check that out. But as far as the Mustang fans are concerned, what a victory here as the Mustangs, trailing 6-5, locked down and did what they do so well throughout the year, and that's just play with a never say die attitude and do a great job of showing plate discipline to draw the right mix of hits and walks. And what a game it was. You got to give your hats off to the Merchants for playing a good game, and as it was, it went back and forth. It was a nip and tuck battle all the way. Plenty of kudos to go around. The Mustangs ended up taking a 3-0 lead in the first, thanks to runs by Cade Pedersen, Brady Patterson, both of them drawing walks to start the game. Then Sean McFall would bring them in with a single, and that would get the Mustangs off to a good start. But the Merchants, after failing to score in the first, knotted up in the third. Caden Cruz hit a double and would later score. Kieran Kelly would draw the walk. Cam Hammers the base on balls. And then we would have an RBI single by Cap Tour, and By the time it was all said and done, Cruz, Kelly, and Hammer scored to knot it up at 3 apiece. Then, in the third inning, Easton Douglas comes up big for the Mustangs. He hits a single and drives home Brady Patterson and Blake Patro to give the Mustangs a 5-3 lead. And again, really, the Mustangs kind of found themselves a bit thin in the pitching department, and Roundtree, who had already pitched on Sunday, came into the ball game and started the game out and had a fairly solid outing in spite of limited rest. But then the Merchants would fight their way back. The highlight for the Merchants would be a 2 RBI double by Toussaint Captour, today's starting pitcher, to give the Merchants the 6-5 lead. Mustangs end up going to their third pitcher of the day. Sean McFall would come in and manage to escape successfully, dancing with danger throughout the contest. He ends up picking up the win, as the Mustangs would end up getting a walk from McFall, followed by a single by Patro. Then Douglas would draw the walk, and then Morgan Austin would bring home the runs. He lashed it right down the right field line, good enough to bring McFall home to make it a 7-6 victory. So that'll wrap up our coverage here, coming up at 7 o'clock tonight. Invite you to come on down to the ballpark to watch the Challengers and the Barbers. But if you can't, the 7 o'clock game will be streamed on Table Rock Sports. For my cameraman, Dan Hartwell, I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you for joining us. And visit our website at TableRockSports.net for game schedules ahead, because we got another day coming up tomorrow.